right. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming out this evening and joining us. I'm really looking forward to sharing with you guys about this opportunity that's available. And I have a couple guests with me. I have my friend and mentor, Teresa Hickerson, and also Chastity that's going to be sharing with us a little bit later. And so we are going to go ahead and get started. Let me just see here. We have some important information we need to share. First off, we just want to let you know that this presentation is brought on by Plexus ambassadors, independent ambassadors, and that we don't claim to cure, treat, or heal any disease or any illness. So just want to make sure everyone knows that. All right, well, tonight we want to talk about what if this is the opportunity for you, and what if this is going to be something that is going to change your life. This is an amazing business opportunity. This compensation plan is like none other out there. And so, you know, I just want you to think about what if this is the business opportunity you've been looking for. Maybe you've thought about, hey, I'd really like to start my own business, but it takes so much capital to get started. Maybe you've thought, you know, I really love helping people, and I really would like to have a business that helps people. You know, any one of these things, I just want you to think about as we go through tonight and what it could mean for you. So one thing that I do want to share is sorry, here we go. What did happen? What happened to me? Okay, I can't show it to you, but I wanted to show you guys. Or I guess, can you see this, Chastity? Can you see the magazine I'm holding up? Oh, no. Wait. Okay, hold on here. There we go. Yes. Okay. Sorry, guys. I picked this up over the weekend, last weekend. And I was just talking about what if this could be the opportunity for you. And the thing about this magazine was it talked about college debt. There's so many people who have gone to school to get education with intent to make more income. And there were several little articles in there of people who have found themselves in situations where they feel hopeless. They have all this student debt. And most of them had shared, you know, they don't ever feel like buying a home is going to be in their future, having a family is going to be in their future. So I'm just saying, if this is you, what if this is the opportunity that is going to give you those dreams and hopes back? So, and maybe you've already started your family. So, and you are looking to just have a way that you can expand on your dreams. So now I'm going to turn it over to Chastity and have her share. Of course, I've known Chastity before Plexus, but she is a homeschooling mama of 8, soon to be 9. So I'm going to let her share her story of what the business has meant for her and what it's done for her health.
Awesome. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay. Hi, my name is Chastity Akiki. I am a senior Ruby ambassador with Plexus. And first I want to talk about, Teresa said something about, you know, going to college, getting in debt, all that stuff. And it really kind of made me think of my own story in that we've always been a one-income family. I'm a homeschooling mom to 8, as she said, almost 9. It was never in the cards for me to work outside the home. We loved it that way. But as with that many mouths to feed, obviously, there come sacrifices, and it costs a lot of money to feed this many people. So we were always a paycheck-to-paycheck family, sacrificing, scraping. And I remember for years praying for a way to not live paycheck to paycheck, to help take the burden off my husband's shoulders, to not have that stress always looming over us. And I always tell my team and my friends, more people go to bed at night lay their head on their pillow, stressed about how they're going to pay their bills, than they do a few extra pounds on their hips. You know, it is a real stressor, and a birth collapse, more marriages break up over finances than almost any other thing. So it's a real problem. And when I first heard about Plexus, I began the products, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second. Once I was loving the products and loving what they were doing for me, I thought, well, golly, it's $35 to join this. I mean, come on, that's like eating out for one person. So why wouldn't I? I was seeing people in my area make serious income. And, you know, I think a lot of times people think that with a network marketing company, that, oh, that's cute, that's something women do on the money. And I know a lot of friends of mine have tried different companies. And that was kind of my first thought towards Plexus when I first heard about it. Oh, things. But the truth is, this company is so unique. The compensation plan is so fair and generous, and the products are life-changing. So people are making a real substantial income from day one. And so that got me excited. I was like, okay, I already love the products. If I just tell a few friends, I'll at least get my products paid for. And so that's what I did. I began to share it and say, hey, you know what? These products are working for me. I love them. Look what they've done for so-and-so, and look what they've done for so-and-so. People were wanting them. They were wanting what I had. They were wanting the products. They were wanting to take them. They were wanting more. So I started making, and since I began, the paychecks have grown and grown, and it's been a huge, unexpected blessing and answer to prayer. We are this close to being completely debt-free. We're about to build a house. We were able to buy a new car, which has never been in the cards for us. We've always driven old beaters. One income does not allow for luxuries like that. So, especially when you have this many kids. But we've been able to do so many things, family vacations, and just so much that we weren't able to do before. But my favorite part is when something goes wrong with one of our vehicles, or something breaks in the plumbing in this house, or things look tight, my husband's rest, because that burden is not completely on his shoulders, because he knows we have this amazing income coming in. And it was because of this income, or the products that are so amazing, that the income is possible. You know, I always tell people, our company does such amazing sales because the products work. People wouldn't be buying them if they didn't work for them. You know, we have a less than 1% return rate. I think that's pretty phenomenal, considering, you know, people are like, oh, if I don't, and we do. So the fact that shows the confidence they have in their products, and yet less than 1% return rate. So that just tells you how phenomenal the products are. They have done for me what a clean diet and exercise could not do. I worked really stringently with a nutritionist to try to figure out what in the world was going on with my body. And, you know, having 8 kids will fatigue a lady really fast. kind of breaks you down when you don't take care of yourself. You know, your health starts to deteriorate. But what the products did for me is nothing short of amazing. And so I just began to share that. I was able to make a crazy substantial income, working part-time, still being at home with my children, not having to leave, not having to go to college for 4 years and get a degree and spend lots of money. And so, yeah, that is my story. Was there anything else you wanted me to share, Teresa, about Journey?
No, I think that's an amazing story, because I know, you know, a lot of people are thinking, well, I don't have time to do this business. And knowing that you're a homeschooling mom of 8, you know, you definitely are going to be crunched on time. And so you work this business in the nooks and crannies of your life. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. No, and I think that a lot of, gosh, I don't know if I could do that. I'm too busy. But I just make it work when I can. It's like, oh my gosh, you have so many kids. How do you do that? Well, you just do it. You do it. When you see the value in something like this opportunity, and that it's like none other, and you will make it happen. And it doesn't take, you know, it doesn't take 8-9 hours out of my day. when I want and where I want. If I want to take my kids to the pool, but I need to do a phone call, I can do that. If I want to sit here with a ball cap and yoga pants, I can do that. If I want to go, you know what, not going to do too much today, we're going to just go have some fun, I can do that. That is the beauty of residual income. I can do it when I want, what I want, and I continue to get paid for that. So I love that. I love that about this company and this business. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Chastity, for sharing that. And I know that you're going to scooch out. You guys will probably see her disappear because she has an event as well. So she was kind enough to jump in and share her testimony with you guys. So thank you again, Chastity, for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and keep moving here. And you're going to hear from Teresa because she has a really neat, amazing story as well. And let me get back here to my slide. Okay, so you heard a little bit about Plexus. And if you're on this call and you maybe you don't really know what Plexus is, you know, and so I'm just have some points here for you. You know, we are a health and wellness company that started in 2008. We have a network of 300,000 plus ambassadors across the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. You know, we're backed by Morgan & Stanley, which also backs Facebook and Google. We're ranked 8th in 2014 and 132nd in 2015 in the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing private companies, which is such an honor when you think about 5,000 companies that they have listed. We have 16 top-of-the-line natural plant-based products. And in March of this year, we had sales of $50 million in products, which is really, really amazing. And that is the only way you can have that is when you have products that work. And, you know, building a business, you know, you need to have products at the right time. And that's exactly what we've got. You know, the #1 health problem in America, for sure, is obesity. 2 out of 4 people are either diabetic or pre-diabetic. 1 in 3 people suffer with lingering discomfort. 1 out of 5 Americans suffer with a lingering health issue. So, you know, you see the list here of different issues that people struggle from, and maybe you struggle with some of these. But, you know, if you're sitting here and you're thinking, you know, I see 2 or 3 of those that I have issues with. Those are something that, you know, you may need these products, and you can see the need. You probably know family members and friends as well that are in need. Our flagship product is the Triplex. And the Triplex, it really, really is just really an amazing product line, or the 3 products together just really do amazing things for your system because it gets to the root of the problem. You know, it is a power pack combo to help with the whole body healing and functioning. And this is really important because when you want to function, your body is supposed to function correctly. You need to address certain issues in your system. And so this is where the Triplex comes in. It gets to the root of the problem. And this is where, you know, if you have a core product that is needed in our day and age, it's going to address some of these issues that people are having. And it is definitely going to, you know, help build your business, but also help people get back to functioning as they should. We also have an all-natural line for chronic discomfort. And, you know, the Ease line is really, really amazing. The Ease capsules only have 4 ingredients in them. That's it, 4. And they are natural, and they do amazing things. I like taking them, even if I don't have discomfort, I like taking 2 a day because it does have serapeptase in it. And that is really, really an amazing enzyme. So if you have an opportunity to get online and check that out, I really encourage you to do that. But the serapeptase, turmeric, which has been around for a long, long time and been used for for just keeping inflammation down for thousands of years. And then also bromelain, which is a natural anti-inflammatory. And then also, what am I missing? Serapetase, bromelain, turmeric. Oh, the New Zealand green lip mussel extract, Editrol. So those are the 4 natural ingredients in these capsules. So they're amazing. And then, before we get into how you can build your business with these products, and I only shared the Triplex and the Ease line because these really are the core products that we encourage people to start with, depending what their situations are. But the Triplex is definitely going to address a lot. But before we get into that, I really wanted all of you to hear Teresa's story, because she really has an amazing story. It's heartbreaking and also amazing what this business can mean for you and what it has meant for Teresa. So I'm going to let you share.
Hi, my name is Teresa. I'm a senior Ruby with Plexus Worldwide. And I joined the company January the 3rd of 2013. And I thought, oh, I'm going to take these products for a little while. And I wasn't expecting much. And after a week, it was just amazing. And it just kind of grew and it grew and it grew. And I decided, okay, maybe there's going to be something to this. It was about the easiest thing I had ever done. And I'd done many, many network marketing companies. And the money, depending on what you want to put into it, there's money right off the bat the first month. And that was pretty special to me. So I worked real hard for the first year. And I say hard, not really. It was so enjoyable. I had so much fun. I didn't feel like it was actually working. And the products were amazing. And the compensation plan was just none like anything I'd ever seen. Then the second year, I had to kind of slow down because my husband was diagnosed with colon cancer first. And we got through that hurdle. I was able to stay with him, go to the doctors and do what was needed to be done. And my business just kept growing. And I was able to focus on him. The second year, he developed another colon cancer, and then it led within 4 months into leukemia. He lived about 6 months after that. And what it did for me was, it's emotional time for me. I never left his side, and my check kept coming, and I wasn't even home. We stayed in the hospital 6 months, and yet I never missed a check. And my business grew, and it grew. And when I'd have time to look in my back office, which was very infrequent, I just kept climbing. The money never went backwards. And I was so blessed that I was able not to worry about a nursing job. I have been a nurse for 40 years. And I was able to stay with him, still have the income of which we needed greatly because the medical bills were very high. So I could stay by his side and take care of my 2 grandchildren that live with us and continue to still get this amazing check. And it was something that I never, ever would have dreamed that could have happened. And I have still continued to grow in the business. And it is, people think, oh, I can't do this. You can, because it's just when you have a passion for something and you share that and they see the opportunity that this company has to give, it is just incredible. And for $34.95, that is just a no-brainer. So it has allowed me a great deal of things. We were able to, before Tommy died, we paid our home off. We were debt-free completely, of which we needed to be. It has allowed things with one income, and now, thank goodness, I have Plexus because I am the income now and not him. So it has been a huge blessing to me, and it is something that you never know if it's your what if. And I think for me, it was my what if, and I didn't realize that 3 years ago. But if I hadn't have brought Plexus into my life 3 years ago, I don't know hardly where we'd have been. I might have had to work and not able to be by his side, but I was. And that is probably the greatest blessing it has brought to me, is that I could be with my family. And they had to come first during that time. And so that's my story and my journey. And I can't imagine not being with this company.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I'm always just knowing her story. And of course, we live right here because we're here together. We live here in the area together. And her husband, of course, was a really just a wonderful man. He was the sheriff of Linden. And so to know what this has meant for her and her family really, really strikes a chord with me. Okay, so what does $34.95 get you? You know, for $34.95, you can start your own business. That is not a joke. That's for real. What you get for this price is you get wholesale pricing on all the products. You get the ability to get money back on your own orders. And that's really, really the great thing, because Plexus really doesn't care if your orders go, if it's your orders that go through your account, or, you know, a combination of your orders and your neighbor's orders, but just that you have $100 go through your orders or go through your account, and that makes you commission qualified. You have your very own ready-to-go-to website that is easily to share with others. Once you sign up, if you sign up today, you can make your website, and you can right away start sending people to that, and which you can start making money today. You don't have to worry about having any inventory or having any parties or doing anything like that. And as you can see, you know, you can use technology to your advantage. You really don't have to put the investment in having inventory on hand or anything like that, because Plexus will take care of that for you, which is really, really awesome. So it is possible to make $300 your first month, and this is how. You sponsoring 3 of your friends who each buy a welcome pack. You also sell $300 in products to 6 friends and family members, which earns you a retail commissions and preferred customer bonuses. And once you have 3 friends join you, we call that rank silver. And when you reach silver, you get an automatic $100 achievement bonus. Now, as you go up the ranks, you have achievement bonuses, more achievement bonuses. But to begin with, in the first month, it is very possible for you to have $300 in your pocket with working Plexus. And that is not an unreasonable goal at all. You know, we have a saying in Plexus, and I'm sure in other network marketing companies you'll hear this as well. You have residual bills, why not have residual income? If you've done any reading with Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or Warren Buffett, all of them really stress about creating residual income, because you work once and you get paid many times trading leverage for money, creating financial freedom. And don't we all want financial freedom? I mean, who wants to just get up and work and go back to bed and get back up and go to work? Nobody. Nobody dreams of that. Plexus also has lots of perks to help recognize you for your hard work. You know, when you put a lot of time and effort into your business, because it is a business, you know, and as any business, you have to put your time and effort into it. But Plexus is really, really great in recognizing that. One of the 2 of the ways that they recognize that is by you can have an opportunity to qualify for the Plexus Lexus program, and also You get to take a trip to Hawaii. I mean, who doesn't want to go to Hawaii, right? Really, really some great ways that they show their appreciation for what you have done and the hard work you have put in. I wanted to show this, our annual ambassador income disclosure. And I wanted to focus on the, this is what all the ranks in our company, what's possible for them to make. But the average U.S. income per capita is $28,000. Now I want you to focus on that silver rank there. It's just an additional $5,000, or it's $5,000. Now, obviously, if you have a family and even if you're single, you cannot live off of $5,000. That would not even be a realistic thing to ask of you. But how would $5,000 additional income help you and your family? What would that mean to you? Would that mean a family vacation? Would that mean maybe some extra piano lessons that you weren't able to do before? Maybe, you know, you have kids who really would like to do a sports activity, but it's just always been too difficult. But that extra $5,000 really can be life-changing for a lot of families. So I wanted to just point that out to you, you know, that, you know, maybe you're thinking, oh, you know, trying to get to the top of the company right now, that's so out of reach. But $5,000 additional dollars for income is not out of reach for anyone. Okay, so there's 3 ways that you and your friends are able to purchase Plexus. There are the retail and preferred options, and then also the wholesale. The retail and preferred come with a 60-day money-back guarantee. And that is just awesome that they offer, that Plexus offers that kind of a money-back guarantee. So those are 2 options that you have. And also for your friends and family, this is also their options. And you get a discounted price, additional discounted price on the preferred option. After 3 months, you get an additional 10% off. And you can cancel your preferred account at any time. Now, the last one, and this is also the way that you have the business opportunity, is wholesale. You get products once a month, and you have a 5-day money-back guarantee. You do not have a minimum order that you have to place, and you have the deepest discount, and you can cancel at any time. But the greatest part of that is that you can start sharing today and start making money today. So you have to choose and decide what's best for you, what works best for you. So at this point, you have heard some really amazing information, and you know, most people fall in one of 3 categories. You know, you're interested in the products, and maybe you want to go ahead and get started, or you're ready to get the business started and you want to get going on the amazing products that we shared. Or the timing right now isn't right for the business or the products for you, but you know someone that you could refer that would fit in both of those. That would be, the products would be great for, and the opportunity. So I just really encourage you to get back with the person who referred you to this event tonight, and just share with them where you fall in which of the 3 categories. And don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, it's okay to be skeptical. Most of us were when we first started in. We didn't think that it was going to work. We didn't think the comp plan was going to be great. But it really has turned out to be a real big blessing. So I just really encourage you to get back with the person and ask questions. And if you don't have an ambassador that you're talking to, you know, feel free to post your questions or private message us, and we can get back to you and let you know. And I apologize, I have a little fly flying around here. So, all right, well, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm Teresa Yoder, Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And again, this is Teresa Hickerson. And thank you so much for joining us tonight.